I'm going to look you dead in the eyes. That's my tradition when I feel like I want to say something right here into the camera. I think Jeremiah Smith is the best receiver in college football, period. Already.
Dun, dun, dun. So,
I don't know. If I was building a team,
and
listen, I know that Ryan Williams exists. I know.
Well, I think
that Luther Burden exists.
Ryan Williams, another freshman. I'm gonna name receivers, and we're gonna stress test this statement. So I'm gonna name some receivers, and you tell me how you feel about it.
That's why I'm doing this.
Okay. And we're saying right now, because I think we all agree that Jeremiah Smith, as a sophomore or junior, is probably going to be the best receiver in college football. Like there will be no argument about it.
I guess what I'm saying is,
about a year.
Let me say it this way: if I was building a team and I could pick one receiver to join my team right now, I would pick Jeremiah Smith.
Okay, here I'm gonna go down the list. Trey Harris.
I love Trey Harris, but no.
Okay, T-Mac.
I love T-Mac. I love T-Mac, but no.
Because T-Mac,
I've done this
Jeremiah
already.
Smith has over most of these guys is his physical attributes are vastly superior. But T-Mac and Luther Burden from Missouri both have physical attributes that come closer to Jeremiah Smith's.
Yeah, well, and I'm happy that you brought that up, Andy, because it's not just because he makes circus catches in every game. The reason why I think that is because I think Jeremiah Smith, his size, his athleticism, and his speed, the combination of that just makes him a freak. Like, he is a freak in a way that, I don't know that the country has caught up to yet. Recruitniks know, people who watch Ohio State know, but I think that people are probably going to get upset today, but I think by December, people are going to be like, oh shit. Yeah, that was right.
Well, yeah, you got people like Rocky Top Tom in the chat who says he's put up numbers against nobody's. That's for sure. Rocky Top Tom, he's going to put up numbers against everybody. You just haven't been paying enough attention if you don't think he's going to be able to do this against everybody.
I think that Jeremiah Smith is a person who could play in the league at the end of the year.
He could play there now.
From a body type standpoint. If you've watched an interview of him, I don't know why I'm explaining. People know who Jeremiah Smith is, but this guy is the best receiver recruit of all time, and he's already cracked the number one receiver spot basically at Ohio State, and Emeka Egbuka's on the team. It's not like he's just beating out losers at Ohio State that no one. I mean, Emeka Egbuka has been on first round draft boards already. And this guy's role is what it is at Ohio State. So we're already seeing him in the same roster in the same receiver room as some of the that has similar skill sets as some of the receivers you're going to compare him to already. So I don't know.
Now here's what I will say. What makes this interesting, and I am shocked that I'm saying this, is Ryan Williams. Because Ryan Williams is not physically what Jeremiah Smith is. And if we're talking about what they can do in the NFL, then obviously you're going to take Jeremiah Smith every time. But in terms of what they can be in college, could Ryan Williams be as good as Devontae Smith by his junior year?
Yes.
Could he be as good as Devontae Smith was in 2020? Because that's about the best receiver season I've ever seen in college football.
Yeah, no, there's no question. And Ryan Smith, when I say someone is the best, that doesn't mean that the other ones stink. I know Ryan Williams is really, really good.
Right. No, but I'm just trying to compare the two right now.
Yeah. But the reason why I picked Jeremiah Smith over Ryan Williams is the physical trait aspect of this. It's not just Ryan Williams is just really, really fast and talented. But Jeremiah Smith can he caught one pass with one hand from Devin Brown on Saturday that everyone saw on the sideline where he did this and grabbed it in. But what about the touchdown when we were at B-Dubs where he caught the ball against Western Michigan 5 yards or 6 yards off the line of scrimmage with his back to the defense, 4 people around him, and then he ran to the end zone untouched? The physical attributes that this kid has are pretty unbelievably incomparable. And we were in Columbus and we had an interview with Ryan Day, and I asked him about Jeremiah Smith, but we've had discussions of if Marvin Harrison Jr. were still on the team, who would be the number one receiver? Now, it'd probably still be Marv. I think it's still crazy to say that, but the fact that's even a question, already,
because Marv is playing well as an
he's
NFL
scoring
rookie.
touchdowns every single time he's playing in an NFL game. But like the physical attributes of this kid and the production that he's had so far, like I know what's in the tank here, and we haven't seen it, and it's hard to predict it when somebody's only played 5 games and they've played against bad opponents. And Ryan Williams is 17, but like I know I covered Ohio State for 10 years. Like I know what it looks like when you see it, and like I've never seen anything like this.
Well, I'm excited to see what he can do going forward. I think this is it's a fun debate to have, and it's a great saucy take. In fact, I am naming this the sauciest take of the week because it is saucy. Producer River asked a good question, like, would you take him over Travis Hunter? Now, I think, in fairness to the discussion, you have to ignore Travis Hunter as a cornerback.
Yeah,
because
I would take Travis Hunter as a player because he does both.
Always, because you get a number 1 corner too. Like, yeah. So
do we know for sure like what Hunter is going to be in the league? Is Hunter a bona fide?
No, we don't. I think it's trending toward receiver. But look, Bill Belichick's going to be back in the NFL next year. Like somebody's going to be. You only get 53 guys on a roster. Somebody's going to say, you know what? I'm gonna play this guy both ways because he is physically just different than everybody else. Like nobody should be able to play every snap the way he does. So he could actually give you. Like if you play, let's say you made him a full-time receiver, he could give you half the defensive snaps, quality reps in the NFL as a nickel corner. It's insane.
The only thing that scares me about him is he's just not very big. That's all.
But that's okay playing corner receiver. That's fine.
Yeah. I know, just like when you think like Kyron Williams running at him, like it's just a different ball game up there. You know what I mean? Like you're gonna have to step up and make hits. I'm not saying I don't think that he's great. I love him. He's my Heisman guy. But like the thing that is great about him, and the reason why he should win the Heisman, Andy, is that we're having a legitimate discussion right now on a podcast in October that we don't know what position he should play in the NFL. like that. It's not just what should he play in college. Like he's good enough to play in the NFL. But like Hunter has ball skills that will make your jaw drop. So like, you know,
which is why I think it's trending toward receiver.
But everybody who listens to the show is smart and they follow the game the way that we do. And they're very aware of Jeremiah Smith. Everybody's going to know who this kid is by the end of November. Everybody.